Okay, good morning everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Had lunch? Breakfast madadra? Okay, lunch time bandbittidiya adike. Okay. You have any doubts in our previous classes? Huh? Okay. Today also we'll discuss some of the questions of PYQs of CSAT as well as CDS. Okay. So from the past these classes, okay, this is a 7th session, right? So we can expect up to 30 questions. Okay. If you complete today's also, we can expect up to 30 questions. Okay, plus or minus 5. I think plus only. So 35 questions. I'm not promising you of all 50 out of 50 questions you can do, but 35 questions is more than enough to get qualified. Getting? Okay. So we'll decode all those using the techniques and the concepts. Let's continue. Number system and today as well as LCM and HCF. Okay. Visible, right? आज है ಈ ಮ್ಯಾಥಮೆಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಗಣಪ ಶಮಂತ್ ಮಹೇಶ್ ಪ್ರಶಾಂತ್ ಮಹೇಶ್ okay xyz be a 3-digit number there where x plus y plus z is not a multiple of 3. Then xyz plus yzx plus zxy. Okay, same 3-digit number. It's written in a cyclic order. Okay, is not divisible by. He says it's not divisible by. Which among these? If you are already familiar with this concept, yeah, anybody? These kind of numbers are always divisible by what? Huh? 111. This is a concept of 111, isn't it? XYZ is x into 100 plus y into 10 plus z into 1. This is one number, XYZ. Okay, another number written in this form, YZX, which is y into 100 plus z into 10 plus x into 1. Similarly, ZXY, 100Z, 10x and y. Now, the sum of all this, if I add all this, okay, this is 100 times, or else see, 100x, 10x, 1x, totally 111x. 111y, 111z. Okay, a number of this kind is always divisible by what? X plus y plus z. It's divisible. Is it divisible by 37? Yes. Okay, because this is a 37 rule, right? 37 into 3. Now, is it divisible by 9? Is it divisible by 9? Not necessarily always. Okay, if the sum here is 9, then it can be divisible, but not always. Understood? 111 is not divisible. Hence, the one which is not divisible, that itself is your answer. He says what? Not divisible by any. See, these kind of numbers are divisible by what? Anyway, 3. Understood? Yeah. Not necessarily it has to get divided by 9 always. If the sum of the digits, if it is 9, then it is possible. Then, illi option eliminate madbodana. So it has to be 9 only. Okay, see, be cautious about these keywords, not divisible, divisible, at least divisible. Okay, integers, positive integers, natural numbers, okay, neither positive nor negative integer. Keywords, okay, and also classification, very, very important. Based on those classification only, he leaves. So, shall I move? Understood, right? Okay. Many times we have got this 111 in a different form. It can be in 37. 37 is a prime number there. Okay, 111, is it a prime number? No. Okay. Shall I move this? How many integers are there between 1 and 100 which have 4 as a digit but not divisible by 4? Come on. 5, huh? 20, 12. Maybe 12. You have to count them. Come on, this is a counting. Manual counting, this one. More than any concept, count. How many integers are there between, he says. Between 1 and 100 means, should I have to consider 1? No. Should I have to consider 100? No. Okay, which have 4 as a digit. Yeah, 4 as a digit. Okay, considering 1 and 100 doesn't make any difference. Well, hengo? Which have 4 as a digit, but not divisible by. Again, see, by comprehending the statement itself, you can manually count them. Give me a number which have 4 as a digit, but not divisible by 4. Okay, why not 4? It is divisible. Understood? So once you got a, here 14, 24, no. Then 34, then yeah, 41, isn't it? What about 40? 40 is divisible, hence it's not. Then 42, 43, 45, because 44 is again divisible. 46, then 47, 48, 49. Got it? Okay, this is in 40s. Then again 54, 64 is divisible. Yes, 74, 84 is divisible. Then, so for every 20 numbers here, it gets added. Okay, so how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Count ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರಿ? Have you done this one earlier? ಹೌದಾ, ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರಾ? ಓಕೆ, ಆಯ್ತು. ಟೈಮ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ತೆಗೆದು ನೋಡ್ತಿರ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಅಲ್ಲೊಂದಿಲ್ಲ. ಏನ್ ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಮಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸ್ಪೀಕ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ದಿ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್. ಇಫ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಫೆಮಿಲಿಯರ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್, ಓಕೆ, ಖುಷಿ ಆಗ್ತೀರಾ. ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಒಂದ್ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಎರಡು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ go to the next one. That's it. Shall we move this, sir? How many pair of natural numbers are there such that the difference of whose square is 63? Okay, look here now. I give an approach. How many pair of what? Natural numbers means positive integers are there such that the difference of whose square, meaning is it x minus y whole square or x square minus y square? Got it? Okay. So he has given that x square minus y square value is equal to how much here? 63. Or else x square y square can be written as x plus y into x minus y, which is equal to what? 63. It's nothing but factors of 63. Okay, now look here. You have done this kind of questions in the class. Remember, 63 and 1 possible, isn't it? What else possible? Okay, factor 2, it's not possible. Then is it 3 possible? Yes. 3 into how many times? 21 times. Anything else possible? 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 7 possible? 9 and 7 possible, isn't it? Anything else? No. Okay, in this case, look here now. I'll take one example here. I'll take this one 21 and 3, meaning x plus y value is equal to 21, x minus y value is equal to 3. So 2x value is equal to 24, x value will be equal to what? 12. Okay, if x is 12, y value has to be 9, isn't it? Okay, what is 12 squares minus 9 square? 60, isn't it? Similarly here also, 63 and 1 also possible, 9 and 7 also possible. When it is not possible is, the sum of these two has to be an even number. Okay, sum of these has to be an even number, meaning both the factors has to be what here? either even or else odd. If one is an even and one is an odd, in that particular case it won't happen. Understood? Hence, how many factors here? See, both are odd, both are odd, both are odd. 1, 2, 3 cases. Okay, no need to check. Multiple times we have got these kind of questions. So this is the concept of x square minus y square. Okay. So factorization. Factors of 63, both are odd. Okay, madam. Shall we move this? Copy it, sir. I think very similar one. The difference of the square of two natural numbers m and n, where m is greater than n, is 72. Madi. M square minus n square is equal to 72. How many such pair of natural numbers will satisfy? M greater than n. Pair of such natural numbers. Meaning he is asking for factors of 72. Both are either even, both are either odd. So m plus n into m minus n has to be 72. Okay, sir. 72 into 1. Is it possible? No. One is an even, one is an odd. It's not possible. Okay. You don't get a perfect square number because that's in decimal. Next 10 barute madam. 36 into 2 possible. Go for factors. Okay. Sequential madi. 2, 3. 3 is also dividing this one, right? 24. But one is an odd, one is an even, hence not possible. What else, madam? 4 in the agutta. Okay. 4 into 18 possible. Yes, both are even. Then what else? 5. No. 6. 6 into 12 possible? Yes. Then 7, 8, 8 into 9, not possible. One is an even, one is an odd. So how many cases? 1, 2, 3 such cases. You know? No, na? Got it? Okay. So how many cases? 1, 2 and 3 cases. Go ahead, one more you have. Come on. Very similar case, Madi. The number 199 can be written as m square minus n square, meaning m square minus n square value is equal to 199. M plus n into m minus n is equal to 199. Okay. 199, is it a prime? Prima, which is the largest 3-digit prime number, or else largest 3-digit prime number between 100 and 197. See, in this particular case here, value of mn, maybe multiple value of mn, but one of these options has to satisfy here. Look here, m plus n into m minus n value is equal to what? 199. Isn't it? Can I take 199 into 1? Possible? Okay. Isn't it or not? Yes. Okay. Now look here. 199 into 1, please, means m plus n is 199. M minus n is equal to 1. So 2m is 200. M value is 100. Isn't it? If m is 100 here, n has to be 99. Then their product is m into n. Their product has to be what? 100 into 99, which is first. Okay. Can we expect this kind of questions? Possible. Okay, 21 into 9 ಆಗ್ತದೆ, but that is not the case. 9900. Prime? 199 prime? Okay. A digit n greater than 3 is divisible by 3 but not divisible by 6. Which of the following is divisible by 4? A digit n, what? Greater than 3 is divisible by 3. Give me an example. You know? 5. Can I take 6? He says not divisible by 6. Hence, can I take 9? Yes. Okay. Can I take 12? No. Can I take 18? Can I take 15? Yes. So for every 6 numbers from here, 15. Thereafter, 21. There has to be a gap of 6, right? Okay. So similarly, 27, so on, so on, so on, so on. Now, these kind of numbers can be written in the form. They have to be divisible by what? Which of the following is divisible by 4? Come on, check. Buddy. Put the value of n as 1, 2, 3, 4 something. A digit n greater than 3 is divisible by 3 but not divisible by 6. Which of the following is divisible by 4? n, 3n, D, 3n plus 1, yes. These are the value of n here. Okay, a digit n greater than 3 divisible by 3 but not divisible by 6 means these are the examples. Which of these are divisible by 4? Divisible by 4 means it has to be what? An even. Okay, 2 into any of this has to be even only, right? Take an example, 9. Okay, at the place of n put on 9. Okay, 2 into 9, 18. Divisible by 4? No. Eliminate this. 3n, is it divisible? No, because odd into odd is what? Odd into odd into odd into any number of times, it's always odd only, but has to get divided by 4. No, not possible. Is this an even number? Yes, plus 4 is also an even number, right? But in the case here, 9 into 2 is 18, 18 plus 4, 22. Is it divisible by 4? No. So only option left out is 3n plus 1. You can check. So not divisible, huh? 63, 64 ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ 21 into 3 plus 1. 15, why not? Which one of the following is divisible by 4? ಏನಪ್ಪ 3n ಅನ್ಸದಲ್ಲ ಮಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡಿ 15, yeah, why not divisible then? Which one of the following is divisible by 4? It says which one of the following is divisible by 4? In all these cases, see, he doesn't say it's definitely divisible by 4. Which one of the following means there is a possibility of division. In these cases, there is no possibility of division, right? 15 into 3, 45, divide agala. Okay, 15 into 2, 30, not divisible. 21 into 2, 42, not divisible. 27 into 2, 54, not divisible. Okay, in all these cases, never divisible. This is the only case where divisible is happening. Okay, it doesn't say always. Okay, so possibilities we can take. Which one of the following is divisible by 4? Okay, these are never divisible. This is a possibility of division. Okay, CDS, CSAT. Next case. What is the remainder when 51 into 27 into 35 into 62 into 75 when divided by what? 100. Okay, try to make 2 zeros, then remainder is 0. If not, oh, remainder is 0, not given also. Come on. Do we have 25? Yes. Do we have 4? No. 1 na? Henge sir. 5. Remember modularity? Okay. Can I write this 35 as 7 into 5? This 75 as 5 into 5 into 3? This form, prime factorization. Okay. Now 100 can be written in the form of what? 25 into 4. Okay. So 25 get cancels here. Or 5 and 5 get cancels there. What remains? 4. This is a rule of 4 now. Okay. Now, we'll note it. When I divide 51 by 4, what is the remainder? 51 when I divide by 4. Or else if you want to take, see, look here now. Again, 31 can I do? Can I make it as 2? I'm dividing it by 2 basically here. Okay, 2. 51 by 2 remainder. 1 is the remainder. In this case, 1 is the remainder. In this case, in these two cases, remainder is 1 only. 31 divided by 2 remainder is 1. Okay, 3 divided by remainder is 1. So how much I am getting? Remainder is 1 when I am dividing by 2. When I am dividing by 2, if you are getting remainder as 1. But basically we divided it by what? 100. If I divide it by 50 times of the divisor, remainder also should be 50 times of it. So what has to be the remainder? Remember modularity? Okay, see, if you are dividing any number here by m, if you are getting a remainder here r, if you are dividing this by m by 2, remainder also should be what? R by 2. Getting? Okay, r by 2. That's what. So we divided it by 1 by 50 times of the divisor. Hence the remainder also we are getting 1 by 50. Okay, modularity 50. Okay, remember this one, possible question. Shall I move this? For what value of n, the sum of the digits in the number 10 power n plus 1 is 2. For what value of n, the sum of the digits in the number is 2. Come on. He has given the options. Go for a substitution of options. Go for the second option. For any whole number n. Any whole number means 0, 1, 2, anything here. Okay, madam. Now if I substitute here 10 power 0 plus 1 is equal to 1 plus 1, right? So the sum of the digits is 2. If I take 10 square plus 1, okay, this is 100 plus 1, right? Still the sum of the digits is what? 10 power anything you do. Okay, 10 power anything. What are the sum of the digits? Sum of digits is equal to what? 1 alwa. Isn't it? Sum of the digits is 1. So it has to be 1 plus 1. It has to be 2. For any whole number n, or else for any positive integer n only. What do you mean by positive integer? 1, 2, 3, but here 0 is not included. Okay, for any real number n. Is it a real number? Real number means anything is possible. Okay, negative also possible. Hence, what is the appropriate option here? B. For 0 also 1, 2, 3. Okay, comprehension, that's it. You know how to do this one, but pick the right option there. Okay, the most appropriate option has to be marked. Understood? See, always analyze the question. Okay, take your time to analyze the question. If you analyze the question, okay, everything gets to your basic sense, then solution is very simple always. Okay. Shall we move? So read the question again and again properly. How many zeros are there at the end of the following product? Come on, this is a very famous question. Zero bandbitittu. Hange helra poroಣ. Huh? 1, 5, 10, 15, 20. Zeros is nothing but the maximum power of 10 here. Okay, meaning we have to find out the factors 2 and factors 5. Find the number of 2s, number of 5s. Okay, whichever the lesser number, that many zeros you can make. Okay, last class also we have done this kind of questions. Tensor, there is a 5 here. This is 2 and a 5. There is 5 here. Here there is 2, 2 and a 5. Okay, prime factors. Here there is 5 and 5. There is a 5 here. There is a 5 here. Okay. Here it is 2, 2 and a 5. Okay, there is a 5 here also. There is 5. 25 into 2. This one is, so 5 into 5 into 2. This is a 5. Isn't it? Oh, 60. 60 can be written as what? 4 into 15. 2, 2 and a 5. Okay. Count how many 2s, how many 5s are there? 10 5s are. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2s are less in number, right? Okay, let's count the 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 already, no? Oh, 10. Okay. Did I miss anything here? 10 na? 2. 9 ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿದೆಯಲ್ಲೋ ಇನ್ನೊಂದೆಲ್ಲೋ? Yeah, there is a 2 missing here. Yes, that's right. 10. 10. Okay, you guys are familiar with this kind of factorization. An 8-digit number leaves remainder 0 when divided by 3. It's an 8-digit number here. Leaves 0 remainder when divided by 3. What does the rule 3 says? Divisibility rule of 3. Sum of the digits. How many values of B are possible? Hmm. 4, 2, 5, 2, 7, 4, 6, B. 4 possible values, huh? Is it already divisible? See, 4 plus 2, 6 divisible, right? 7 plus 2, 9 divisible. 4 and 5. 9 divisible. Okay, what remains here? 6. 6, is it divisible by 3? Yes. So what should I substitute at the place of B? 0, 3, 6, 9. Oh, simple. 4 possible choices. Okay, do not forget 0. Oh, next case. Okay, no. Look here now. I'll give an approach. Okay, make use of this. Give me a 2-digit number. 21. Reverse the digits. What is the difference? 9. Okay, 9. You can say 9 into 1, which is 9. This 1 is the difference between the digits. Okay, similarly, 48, 84. What is the difference between the digits here? 4. So the difference between the numbers will be 36. Understood? Okay. Anyway, 9a. It has to get divided by 9 difference. How many times? 4 times. Because the difference between the digits is 4. Understood, sir? Okay. See, 91 and 19. Difference has to be divided by 9 only. How many times of 9? Whatever the difference you see, 8. 8 into 9 is what? 72 is the difference you see. Similarly, if I take a 3-digit number, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Okay. The difference between the first and the last number here. Okay, 2. The difference between these two is 99 times of 2. What is 99 times of 2? 198. Are we having this 198 here? Yes. There is a, how many digit number here? Okay, 3-digit number. Which the middle one is 0 and their sum is 4. Middle one is 0 and their sum has to be what? 4. Okay, meaning the first and the last sum has to be 4. Okay, if the number are formed by interchanging the first and the last digit is greater than the number itself by 198. That's what greater than means. Difference has to be 198. Then the difference between the first and the last digit is 198 means what? The difference between the first and the last digit has to be what? That's it. Okay, 99 times of 2. The difference between the first and the last digit has to be, for example, if you take 103 and 301, the difference between these two has to be what? 2 only. And the difference between these two is 198, which is nothing but 99 into 2. Okay, similarly for 4-digit also, triple nines. Okay, that is the application of triple nines. Remember this one. Okay, 2-digit interchanging, 3 digits interchanging. 2 digits interchange. Okay, the difference between the digit is nothing but 9 times of that difference. Is there a difference? So 9 times of this difference between the digits. Similarly, in the case of this also. Okay, if you take C, anything 801, 108. This has to get divided by 99. How many times? Difference between these two digits, first and the last, 7 times. Okay, so the difference has to be how much? 993. 993, 693, sorry, 693. Remember this, okay? Whenever there is a 99 factors, okay, this rule, basically. Shall I move this? Understood? There are certain 2-digit number, the difference between the number and the one obtained on reversing the digits. Come on, answer. Same kind. 27 ಬರಬೇಕು madam. There are 2 digits like this. Okay. On reversing it, the difference has to be what here? Reversing is always what? 27. 27, which is nothing but what? 9 into 3. So the difference between these two has to be how much? 3. Yeah, give me the digits where the difference becomes 3. Erade digit. Difference 3 ಇರಬೇಕು. ಹೇಳಿ ಮೇಡಮ್. 74 47 difference ಬರುತ್ತಾ ಹೀಗೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ. How many such possible cases are there? Is it 3, 4, 5 or more than 5? The difference between 2 digits has to be 3. How many such possible cases are there? Go in a sequence. It has to be greater than 5 only, no? Alva, many possible cases are there. Greater than 5 baralve number. Nodappa. Difference 3 barutta. Okay, then 2 and 5. Then 3 and 6. Then 4 and 7. Then 5 and 8. Then 6 and 9, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. None of the above. Okay, he has said 2-digit number. So can I take 90? There are certain 2-digit numbers. The difference between the number and the one obtained on reversing it is always 27. Reverse madadaglu 2-digit barbeku anta helida navanu. There are certain 2-digit numbers. Maybe in this case there is an ambiguity here. Okay, we can take many inferences, possible, not possible, but anyway, okay, if I eliminate those choices, anyway it's greater than 5 only. So none of this. Understood? ನೋಡೋಣ ಮುಂದೆ ಲಿಟರೇಚರ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರೆ ಆ ಥರ. If R and S are different integers both divisible by 5, R and S are different integers divisible by 5. He says what? Integers, not digits. They are the numbers. Any number it can be. Okay, integer means can it be positive, sir? Can it be negative? Yes. Okay. Both are divisible by what? 5. Okay. So to get divided by 5, it has to be ending with what? Either 5 or 0. 5 in the end agಬೇಕು ಇಲ್ಲ 0 in the end agಬೇಕು. Any number. Okay. 1 digit, 2 digit, 3 digit doesn't make any difference. Which of the following is not necessarily true? Not necessarily true. Okay. R minus S is divisible by 5. Now, forget about minus or plus. They are the same operation. Okay, addition is a, subtraction is also a form of addition with negative sign. Now, if I add these two, is it divisible by 5? Yes, always. Okay, if I subtract these two, is it divisible by 5? Yes, always. Isn't it or not? Okay, it ends with either 5 or 0. Okay, 5, 5, 0, 5, 0, 0. Isn't it? All these possible cases. Okay, you can take 5, 5 also. If you add or else if you take the difference, they are always divisible by what? 5. Okay, now this is true, but he says not necessarily true. R plus S is divisible by 10 because in the case of 0 and 5, if their unit digit is 0 and 5, they end with what? 5. A number ending with 5, is it divisible by 10? Not necessarily. Okay, not necessarily. Yes, let's keep this one. R into S is divisible by 25. R into S is divisible by 25. Is it divisible by 25? If I take R and S here, is it always divisible by 25 here? Is it divisible by 25? Okay. This one is R square. R square plus S square. Is it divisible by 5? Yes, obviously. Isn't it? This is also true here. But this is the only option here where it is not necessarily true. Got it? So, this is the option here. Okay, not necessarily true. R plus S is divisible by 10. Okay, for example, if you take, see, 5 into 0 is equal to what? 0. Let's take two numbers. Is it divisible by 10? Yes. Is it divisible by 25? Yes. 5 into 5, 25. Is it divisible by 10? No. If you take 15 into 5 or 15 into 10, okay, or else 25 into 10, anything you take, 15 into 5, divisible by 25, but not divisible by 10. 15 into 10, yeah, necessarily in this particular case, divisible by 10. Is it divisible by 25? Yes. These cases are always divisible by what? 25, but not necessarily divisible by 10. Artha aita? Ella cases 25 divide agutte. Because two factors are there, both are 5 and 5. 5 into 5 is what? Okay. Shall we move? We had work Patanta. Last class also we have done this calculations. Yelapa, Chandrasekhara, yellow. ABC form. ABC. How do we get this ABC? When I take ABC and multiply by 1001 root. Okay, remember 7, 11, 13. Oh, 1001. So D and D are what? 1 and 0. 1 and 0. Option C. Okay, madam, shall we move? Okay. LCM questions. Let 10 be the least possible multiple of 11. That leaves a remainder of 5 when divided by what? 6, 12, 15, 18. Which one of the following is correct? Go for the LCM of these numbers. Okay, look here now. 180 LCM. LCM has to be greater than or equal to the largest number. Remember, LCM has to be a multiple of this 18. Okay, 6, 12, 15 and 18. Remember the techniques here. What are the factors which are having here? 3 into 3 into 2. When I compare with 15, we don't have 5 here. That's why I took and multiply 5. There are 2 2's. Here only 1 2. Okay, into 2. 6. Already there is 6 inside this one. So what has to be multiplied? 10 is the minimum value, has to be multiplied to this maximum number. Okay, so the LCM is equal to 180. But if I take 180 and multiply it by 11 times, that will be how many times? 180, 1980. Is the option 1980 is there here? No, this is between 900 and 1000. Between 1000, 1100, 1100, 200, 200 to 300. So this is not an option, meaning this is not the smallest number here. Okay, now look here. 180. Okay, when I divide by 11, is it divisible? No, but he says the remainder has to be what? 5. Okay, now is it divisible? 185, is it divisible? No, agala madam. 185 divide agala. Isn't it or not? Okay, in this case, see, meaning of this question is when I divide a smallest number here, minimum 6, 12, 15 and 18. Okay, the remainder has to be what? 5. Isn't it? Remainder has to be 5. The smallest such number is 180 plus 5, isn't it? But when I divide this number, it has to get divided by what? It is a multiple of 11, means it has to get factorized by 11. Okay, 180 plus 5. When I check this number by 11, remainder is not equal to 0. But remainder has to be 0. Meaning this is not that number. Okay, it has to be something like this. 180n plus 5. That n value can be 1, 2, 3, 4, anything. Getting? Okay, we have done a very similar kind of questions in the class. Remember? Okay, 180n plus 5. Now look here. 180, is it divisible by 11? No. Take the closest factor of 180, which is divisible by 11. 176 n is divisible by 11. Okay, remainder is how much? 4n plus 5. Okay, divided by 11. This will get cancelled, right? 0 remainder. Okay, n value ಹೇಳಿ 1 2 3 4 ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಿ 7 ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕಾ 1 no. Okay, 4 plus 5 no. 2 8 plus 5 no. Okay, 12 plus 5 no. 7 okay. 4 into 7 is 28 plus 5 is 33 divisible. So what is the value of n? 7. So what is that number? 180 into 7 plus 5. Okay, 180 into 7 plus 5. This is that number, which lies between what? Madi? 1000 to 1265. Oh. Which is lying between 1 to 6. So remember this one. Okay, this is like a question that when divided by 6, 12, 15 and 18, remainder has to be 5. When divided by 11, remainder has to be 0. Which is that smallest number. Okay, the same question is asked in a multiple of 11 anta kelide ashtu. Okay, for the value of n is equal to 7, 28 plus 5 completely gets divided. Okay, understood? Have you done this question earlier? Madidhiva. This is n. Come on. Remember the common factors from the last class? Okay. A power n plus b power n is always divisible by a plus b when n is good. When n is odd. Is the n odd? Is the n odd? Yes. It has to get divided by what? A plus b. Okay, a plus b in the divide agutte madam. A plus b. What is the value of a plus b? 327 plus 173 is what here? 500. Is it divisible by 500? Okay, now is divisible. Look at the statement here. Kind of question. Data sufficiency. Question is 327 to the power of n, 127 to the power of n divisible by 500? Okay. Statement 1 says n is odd natural number. To get divided by 500, n has to be odd natural number. Okay, this is required statement. Now he says n is a positive integer. Positive integer andre 2 nu barbodu. Okay, when n is even, is this possible? No. Madam, a power n plus b power n is always divisible by a plus b when n is odd, and it's not divisible. Okay, not divisible when n is even. Okay, all positive integers means it can be even also. Hence, this statement doesn't help us to find the answer. This statement helps us. So what is required? Statement 1, which is the option. The question can be answered by using one of the statements alone, but cannot be answered using the other statement alone. The question can be answered by using either statement alone. No. Okay, either andre idralli yavudadru ondu, any one of this. No. The question can be answered by using both the statements together. Not necessarily here, both statements together, but cannot be answered using either statement alone. No. Okay, question can be answered using one of the statement alone here. Okay. The question can be answered even without using any of the statement. Even without using any of the statement can be answered? Yes, sir. Hege, you must know the rule, right? That n can be anything, right? Isn't it? N need a window here. This has to be satisfied. N is an odd, which is satisfied from the statement 1. So statement 1 is necessary here by using one of the statement alone. Okay, is it 1 or 3 here? Which is more appropriate? 1, na? The question can be answered by using both the statements together. Illa, but cannot be answered. Illa. The most, yeah, 1 only. Okay, see, read this one. Every year the order of this is been changed. Where order data sufficiency. Last some 5 to 8 questions will be data sufficiency kind. Positive. Hanga, n is an odd natural number, madam. Odd natural. N is a positive integer ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. Any positive integer doesn't satisfy. Negative apply ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. Okay, n can't be negative, common factor. Okay, if n is a natural number, then what is the sum of all distinct reminders? Distinct reminders of 4 power n plus 6 power n plus 9 power n plus 11 power n. Okay, when divided by what? 10. When divided by 10. Okay, substitute 1 here. Is 1 after 4 are 4, 6, 9 and 11. 4, 6, 9 and 11. What is the remainder? See, 4, 6, 9 and 11. This is 20, 20, 20. Okay, 20 plus 10. Anyway, 0 divisible by 10, right? What is the remainder? 0. If I put square here, at the place of n, if I put square here. Okay, see, while I am dividing by 10, I require only the unit digits. Okay, the unit digit itself is the remainder, right? What in the case of 4 square unit digit? 6 unit digit. I am working on the unit digit. 6 square unit digit, 6 only. 9 square unit digit, 1. Okay, 11 square unit digit, 1 only. So 6 plus 6 plus 1 plus 1, 14. What is the remainder? 4. Next case, if I substitute here with 3, let's work on the unit digit only. Okay, 4 power 3. Okay, 4 power 1 it got it. Okay, 4 unit digit has to be what? 4 power 1 is always 4. 4 square is 6 unit digit. Either you will get 4 or else 6. In the last class also we have discussed this unit digit. So what are we getting here? 4. 6 case always 6. Okay, 9 cube 9, and also in this case is 1 only. Okay, 4, 6, 9, 1. What is the remainder? 0. So what are the distinct reminders you will get? Either 0 or else 4. 0, 4. So what is the sum of all those possible reminders? Okay, he says there are distinct. What are those? Either 0 or 4. Ide barbeku. Some of those distinct reminders. Where n is a? Where n is a? Where n is a? So can I substitute 0? 0 ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? Whatever. See, we tend to ignore all those keywords basically there. Okay, that gives you a proper window. Okay. Shall we move, sir? The expression 555 to the power of 777, 777 to the power of 555 is divisible by which of the following? Ready, sir? Okay, this kind of numbers, is it divisible by 111? Anyway. 37, but you have combination. 37 and what? 37 and 3. 37 and 3. So 2 and 3. Will it get divided by 2? It's possible if it divided by 2 if it is a even number. If the sum of this is an even number. Okay, odd to the power of anything is what? Odd. This one? Odd plus odd is even. So 2 is also possible in this case, right? So 1, 2, 3. In this particular case, it is even. Okay, the sum of this sum is even. Any even number, irrespective of 111 rule, 37 rule, is always divisible by what? 2, isn't it? Anyway, this is 111 rule, hence it gets divided by 3 as well as 37. So 1, 2, 3, all. Okay, work on the unit digits. Unit digit of odd power anything, odd or else odd power anything is always odd. Okay, so odd plus odd is an even number. Any even number is divisible by 2. And also 555, 777, 222. Okay, shall we move this? 3 Dagalantia. Not possible. Is this divisible by 111? ಮತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟವಾಗಿ ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಬಂತು. ಇದು ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೇನೋ 555, 111 ಇಂದ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? ಆಗುತ್ತೇನೋ? ಲವ್ ಎ ಪಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಎ ಪಾರ್ ವೈ ಇದು ಎ ಇಂದ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗ್ತದಾ? ಯಾಕೆ ಕಾಮನ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಇದೆ ತಾನೆ, isn't it? ಅಥವಾ ಎ ಬಿ ಎ ಎಂ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗ್ಲೇಬೇಕು ತಾನೆ, ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಎ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಆಫ್ 111? ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ 0 ಇದೇನೋ, ಇದು 111 ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾ? ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೂ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾ? ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವಿಬ್ರು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಜಗಳ ಆಡ್ಕೊಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದ್ರು ಓಕೆ, ನೀವಿಬ್ರು ಜಗಳ ಆಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಮ್ಮ. ಓಕೆ, shall I move this? See, in the class we used to take for every question or a concept some 5, 6, 7 basic questions. Afterwards, okay, moderate level question, exam level question. But here we don't have that much of time. Okay, this is an enrichment class. This video is for those who have their basics and those who are writing the exam seriously. Okay, enrichment class. Raita 0 to 100 marks alla idu. If you are somewhere around 40, 50, definitely I can push you to 100. What is the number of factors of oh, number of factors? Give me the value of this expression here. 24 cube minus 16 cube minus 8 cube. Buddy, 24 cube minus 16 cube minus 8 cube. You have to do this one. Okay, rarely we see in this kind of calculate equations in CSAT. But CDS, this one. Buddy, 24 cube, 16 cube, 8 cube. I'm using calci. ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಮರಿ? What madam? ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂತು? 8 power 5 you getting? Sure, 8 power 5. What? ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? 3 cube minus 2 cube minus 1. That's right. 8 cube into 16. No. What is it? 3 madam ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ ನೀವು. Now, if I take 8 cube common here, this will be what? 8 into 3. See, a par x into b par x. Can I write this as ab whole par x? Yes, sir. That's what. Okay, you can split this ab whole par x as a par x into b par x. Adane madiradili 8 cube. Okay, 8 cube. If I take common, this will be what? That is, sir, 3 cube minus 2 cube minus 1 cube. Okay, 8 cube into, yeah, 27 minus 8 by 9 is 3. 9, 18. Okay, 18. So can I write this? 8 to the power of 3 in prime factors as 2 cube, whole cube, madam, into 2 into 3 square like this. So how many 2's are there? 3 into 3? 3 plus 1. This is into, madam. Okay, into na plus bar into, okay, 3 into 3 is 9 plus 1, 10. So 2 power 10 into 3 square. Isn't it? Prime factors. If this is 10, you have to take what? 11. If this is 2, this has to be 3. 11 into 3, 30. Okay. Number of factors will be whatever the powers you are having, plus 1 you do. Okay, 10 plus 1 into 2 plus 1. Reduce them into prime factors. Okay. Shall I move this? Madhira cubes. This is not a, basically is number system. 125 identical cubes are arranged in the form of a cubical block. How many cubes are surrounded by other cubes from each side? Cubes. See, 125 identical cubes means it has to be what? In the form of 5 into 5 into 5, 5 cube. Okay, so number of rows and columns, n value has to be what? 5. Okay, to get 5 pieces, how many cuts I should make? 4 cuts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 pieces. How many smaller cubes are there? How many smaller cubes are there? 125 smaller cubes are there. Okay, which are surrounded by. Surrounded means all 6 sides has to be surrounded by cubes. If I take the exterior cube, is it surrounded by all sides by cubes? No. Where do you find the surrounding cubes? Inside. So I have to take out all the exterior one, right? So how many are there will be inside? Inside you will find only this much, right? This many. Higiruta. This is the cube inside this one. Okay, what is this one? 3. 3 into 3 into 3 is how much? Yeah. Remember, in the class also we have done this kind of questions, painting and removing. Okay, every time n minus 2 whole cube agutte. Every time you remove them. If it is starting with 5, 5 minus 2. Again, if I remove the exterior one, I'll get 3 minus 2 whole cube again. Okay, revise the cubes and cuboids. We have some 4 to 5 varieties of question, that's it there. Okay, notes ali there. Glance there. Okay, next case. D is a 3-digit number such that the ratio of the number to the sum of its digit is least. Okay, let's skip this one. What is the sum of 4-digit number less than 2000 formed by the digits 1, 2, 3 and 4 where none of the digit is repeated? He says what? Sum of 4-digit numbers less than, okay, 4-digit number starts from where? 1000. Okay, less than 2000 means always the first digit has to start from 1. Okay, so 4-digit adru, no? The first digit has to start from only 1. Isn't it or not? So for this position, how many choices are there? Only 1. He has given the digits also 1, 2, 3, 4. Idrale madbeku. Okay, and also he says what? None of the digits are repeated, without repetition. Already I have placed 1 here. It can't repeat. How many digits are there? 3. How many different ways you can arrange these digits? Forget about this 1. Anyway, you have 1 in common, right? Okay. What remains is 2, 3, 4. 2, 4, 3. Okay, ಈಗೇನಾ 342 324 423 434 432. Okay, isn't it? Add 1000 everywhere. You can add. Come on, you can sum this one. Madi, sum madi. And afterwards add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000. What else? You work on the unit digit. What is the unit digit here? Come on. 8 ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. Everywhere there is 8. Okay, no chance. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? It's not 8, 18 ಇದು. Okay, 10, 16, 18, 8. One carry will be there. Okay, look here now. You can reduce this one in this form. Yeah. What is the option then? 799, 8. Okay, you have 8 in the unit digit. That's common everywhere. 9 will be at the tens place. Look here, everyone. See. Look here now, 43243. See, whatever the sum of the digits here in this column, is it remain same? Yes, that remains same, isn't it or not? Okay, that is nothing but 2 plus 4 plus 3, isn't it? Okay, now if I give you 3-digit number, how many different ways you can arrange them? 3 factorial. What is 3 factorial? 6. Okay, how many digits are being arranged? How many digits? 3 digits. Okay, 6 by 3. How many times they have to repeat in every column? Twice. Okay, 3 digits you have made 6 times, means in every time there will be 2 repetitions. See, how many times 4 is been repeated? Twice. 3 twice. 2 twice. Hence, 2 twice, 3 twice, 4 twice means what is the sum? Okay. Correct, Allah? Now, 4 plus 2, 6 plus 3, 9. 9 into 2, 80. Okay, so the sum of the digits, okay, or the sum of the numbers in each and every column list here has to be 18. This is 18, right? This is 18. This has to be 18. But this is in the ones place. This is in the tens place. This is in the hundreds place. This is the sum here, right? Understood? Okay, so this is 1800 plus 180 plus 18. Okay, that will be how much here? 1998. 1998, isn't it? Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000. Understood? He might give you different numbers, 4-digit number. Okay, follow this one. 3 digits, 6 ways you can arrange. Since 3 digits, 6 ways, 2 times repetition. 2 times each digit is repeated. Hence, their sum becomes 2 times 2, 2 times 4, 2 times 3, that is 18. Every column 18, 18, 18. Ones place, 10 place, 100 place, 1000 is the thousands place. Or else, in this case, it's simple, you can sum it. See, now, at this point only you can answer this one. Again, carry, take some more, 1 minute extra. Okay, you can save that 1 minute here itself. You work on the unit digit wherever possible. Okay, place values. Use your basic skills there. Shall I move? What is the sum of all digits? What is the sum of all digits which appear in all the integers? All the integers from 10 to 100. ನೋಡ್ರಪ್ಪ ಪ್ರತಿ ವರ್ಷ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಮಾಡೋದೆಲ್ಲ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾನೆ 23 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿದಾನೆ ನೋಡಿ. Okay, first 100 natural numbers ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದ. First 100 natural numbers sum, anybody if you recollect? The sum of first 100 natural numbers, n into n plus 1 by 2. This is the sum of first 10 natural numbers, right? Okay, sum of the first 10 natural numbers, or else sum of any natural numbers is equal to what? N by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Remember last? Open your last. Getting? You can apply this one. Okay, this is a general formula. Or else, if it is the first 10, means starting from the first natural number, that is 1 plus 2 plus, you can apply this one directly. How many natural numbers in the first 100? 100. 100 plus 1 is 101 divided by 2. This is 50. 5050. But this is what? Sum of the first 10 natural numbers. But is he asking the numbers? No. He is asking digits. First 100 natural digits. See, look here now. How many one-digit numbers are there? 9. One-digit number, 9 are there. Right? Two-digit numbers, how many are there? 90. Remember this, 90. Each are of how many digits? 2 digits. So totally how many digits are there? 180. Similarly, 3-digit numbers, how many are there? 900 3-digit numbers are there, starting from 100 to 999. Okay, how many digits each? 3. So sum of all those digits will be 2700, so on, so on, so on. Understood this pattern? Okay, remember this one. Now, he says from 10 to 100. Okay, 10 to 100. Yalla eno 2-digit numbers. Eshtu irbeku? 180. You have to sum them. Okay, you have to sum them. Now, understood this part? Copy down this one. Sum of all the digits means in this 10, I have to add 1 0. 11 ali 1 plus 1. 12 ali 1 plus 2. Okay. Likewise, if I keep on adding till 100, what is the sum I am going to get? Yenrappa, ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೋ? ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ ನೀವು. Sum of the, see, all the digits of first 100 natural numbers is 901. Remember this. Or else ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ add ಮಾಡಿ. Shall I erase this part? How many times 0 appears from 1 to 100? 0, 0, 0, 100 only. Okay, 1 appears how many times? 21 times. 2 appears how many times? 20 times. Okay, sir, 20 times. If I add all this 0, 0 into 11, 0 only. If I add ones, 21, isn't it? This is the sum of all 1 digits. Okay, this is the sum of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is 2 plus, 3 plus, 4 plus, 5 plus, 6 plus, 7 plus, 8 plus, 9. How many times? 20 times. So you know what is the sum? 901. But he is asking only starting from 10. So we have to remove what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, remove madi. Okay, how much has to be removed? 1 and 9, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, minus 45, 856. Remember the fact? Okay, 0 to 1 to 100. Remember, see, in these cases, he might use the terms like first 100 natural numbers. Okay, first 100 whole numbers. First 100 whole numbers andre 0 to 100 ಅಲ್ಲ 0 to 99. Okay, 0 to 99 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸರಿ 0 ಬರುತ್ತೆ? 2 0 ಹೋಗಿ 1 0 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, it's 10 times. And also 1 will appear how many times? 20. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5 ಎಲ್ಲ 20 times ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Junata. Okay. This is also a very possible question. Counting of digits, the page numbers. ಪ್ರತಿ ವರ್ಷ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ ಇದು. Remove. All possible 3-digit number by ABC without repetition. Consider the following statement. Okay, go through the question properly. Let ABC be represent a what? Distinct and also Non-zero. They are different digits and also 0 is not there. Suppose x is the sum of all possible 3-digit numbers formed by A, B, C without any repetition. Okay, for example, if you take, now give me one number which is in the form of A, B, C, non-zero and distinct. 1, 2, 3. Sir. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And he is asking that 4-digit least value means I have to take the minimum numbers only. Okay, which is the smallest 3-digit number without any repetition you can join. And also non-zero digit. This is the 123. Okay, isn't it? Isn't it or not? Now, if I change their order, how many different ways I can arrange them? 6 different ways. What is their sum? 1, 3, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3. Now, come on, look here now. 6 ways. 3 factorial is what? 6. 6 by 3 is 2 times is been repeated. How many? 1 plus 2 plus 3. 6. How many times? Twice. So the sum is 12. 12 into 1, 12 into 10, 12 into 100. What is the sum? 1332. Okay, that is the least we can get. Now, the 3-digit greatest value of x is, x is the sum of all this. Sum of all this. Okay, the largest value of x is it 888? No, the smallest itself is 1332. So the largest, can it be 888? Mate, artha adre answer bartade ashte. 1 only. The smallest itself is 1332. Okay, he is saying that the largest, is it 888? Gottilla, printing ಏನಾದ್ರು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 8 ಇದ್ರೆ ಮಿಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯೋ ಏನೋ, ಬಟ್ 888 ಇದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. Four-digit least value of x is, see, x ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? Sum of all these 3-digit numbers. The 4-digit least value of x. X in a 4-digit least value. What? The 3-digit greatest value of x is 888 antane. 3-digit greatest value. See, x do least value itself is a 4-digit number which is 1332. Okay, can it be a 4-digit? See, the 3-digit greatest value, 3-digit value never alla. Okay, so and also he says greatest is 888. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ನೇನು ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಲು ಎಳಿತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ ನೋಡಿ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದಷ್ಟೇ ಅವರು. ಸ್ಮಾಲೆಸ್ಟ್ 4-digit. ಓಕೆ, ಗ್ರೇಟೆಸ್ಟ್ 3-digit ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ನಾಟ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. He's not asking of ABC, he's asking the sum of them. X is the sum of those values. That's why, okay, analyze always. Okay, go to the question again and again. See, look here now. If I decode this one, break each and every terminologies, okay? Many of you guys can capable of doing this. But in the exam, you are on your own. Depends on your comprehension skills only. Okay, comprehension under bari RCLA. Here also there is comprehension here. Okay? Numbers plays a very least role here. The literature behind those numbers, concept, that is the main thing. One non-zero digit. One vowel and one consonant. Beda budi. Develop madidivalla. Integers are listed from 700 to 1000. In how many integers is sum of the digits 10? Oh. Nodu takshana hange ansadu. But doable. Very few will get. Integers are listed from 700 to 1000. From means we have to consider 700 also, 1000 also. In how many integers is the sum of the digits is 10? Okay. Now, these are all 3-digit numbers, right? 1000 bitbidi. 1000 we don't get 10. Okay. These are all what? 3-digit number. Greater than what? 700. Greater than 700. 3-digit number. The sum of the digits has to be 10. Okay. 3-digit number. Okay. Minimum 7, 8, 9 in the start agಬೇಕು madam. Isn't it? Okay. Sum of the digits has to be what? 10. ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ಏನೇನ್ ಬರ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ? ಹೇಳ 7 ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಏನೋ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಏನ್ ಬರ್ಬೋದು? 2 and 1, 1 and 2, 0 and 3, 3 and 0. ಎಷ್ಟು ಆಯ್ತು? 4, I think. Okay, next case. Another 2 required, right? How can we get 2? 0, 2, 2, 0, 1, 1. How many cases? 3 cases. 9 only? 0, 1, 1, 0. 2 cases. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 cases. Okay, sir. Go in a sequence. Always keep in mind, go in a sequence there. Okay, smallest to largest, largest to smallest, do something. Random, okay, somewhere you'll miss something. When you start from 7, either 2 and 1 or 0 and 3. Okay, you can change their order. 4 cases. 8 bandre, 0, 2, 2, 0, 1, 1. 3 cases. 9 bandre, 0, 1, 1, 0. 2 cases. So 4, 3, 2. Okay, inge keltane. Sum of all those possible numbers, unit digit is equal to this much. Okay. Next case. Again, counting of the pages. One. Okay, starting with 1 uses 3089 digits. Permutation combination madidala. Okay, still, how many pages does the book have? How many pages does the book is having? You have to count the digits, madam. Okay, see. 1 digit, how many are there? 9 pages will be there. Okay, sir. Afterwards, 2 digit. 2 into 90, 180. Now look here. After 9, 10th page will be having 2 digits. Okay, till 99 page number. Every page number will be having 2 digits. So totally how many digits printed? 180. This is 9. Total number of digits printed are 3089. So it must be having 3 digit also. Okay, 3 digit if I take. How many 3 digit numbers are there? 900 pages irutte. Okay, yalla 3 digits. How many digits printed? 2700. So this becomes 2889. But actual printed number of digits are 3089. So how many are there? 200 more digits has to be printed. Okay, next page number will be of how many digits? 4 digit. Okay, 4 digit if I take next page number, how many digits, how many pages printed? 50 pages from where? From 999, okay, onwards. From 999 onwards means which is the first 4 digit number? 1000. Starting from 1000. From 1000, 50 pages means 1049. Starting from 1000. Okay, sir. So be cautious there. There is a chance of marking 1050 plus 50 ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ. ನೋಡಿ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರಾ. At that point of time you have to be calm. First thing. ಅವಾಗ ಕಾಮನ್ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ. Okay, your basic sense will work in a very fine manner and also your presence of mind. These are all presence of mind here. ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಹಿಂಗ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ shall we move? X is between -3 and -1 and y is between -1 and 1. X square and y square is in the between which of the following? Okay, which is the least value of x square? X -3, right? Isn't it? Xo, nodi madam, minus c. X lies between what here? Between means it has to be -3 to -1. Similarly, y is between what? -1 to 1. So what is the least value of x? -3 antane itkolana. Consider -3 also. Let's see. Okay, x value is -3 and y value will be -1. If I take the value x square minus y square, x square minus y square, what is this one? 3 square minus 1, which is nothing but 8. If I take the largest value here, what is this largest value here? Minus 1 whole square. This is minus of plus 1. So this is 1 minus 1, which is 0. So it is lying between what? 0 and 9. 8, okay. 0 and 8. 0 and 8, that's 0 and 8. Wait. ನೋಡಪ್ಪ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3 ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ minus 8, which will be equal to 8, right? Isn't it or not? So is between which of the following? 0 and 8. ಅಲ್ವೇನೋ? 3 no maximum value. ಅವನೇನ್ ಹೇಳಿರೋದು? X is between -3 and -1. ಅದ್ರ ನಡುವೆ ನೀನ್ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ 8 ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಬಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದ್ರ ಒಳಗಡೆ ತಾನೆ, ಆ ರೇಂಜ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ 8 ಮತ್ತೆ 0 ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರಬೇಕು. 0 and 8. That's right, 0 and 8. See, there is nothing much here. He is just checking your understanding ability here. How well you can comprehend with the options also. Nam CDS ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾನೆ. Okay, there will be a numerical options here, but here he'll ask you a lot of observations. Okay, shall we move? What is the total number of digits printed again? Oh, ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಇದನ್ನ? Shall we skip this one? If a book containing 150 pages is to be numbered from 1 to 150. Okay, doable one. Will you do it? Shall I skip this one? How many numbers are there between 100 and 300 which either begins with or ends with 2? Which either begins with or ends with. Means in the middle, can it be 2? Yes, irrespective of the middle one. Okay, it has to start and end with 2. Okay, he doesn't say no repetition. Adane bere tara heltane. Either starts with or else ends with 2. But both the cases, can we take? Start ಆಗಿರೋದಾದ್ರೂ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಎಂಡ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರಾದ್ರೂ ಅದನ್ನು ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಎರಡು ಒಂದೇ ಕೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕೇಸೇ ಬರೋದು. Like for example, if I take 202, can I count it or not? Yes. 120 ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಒಟ್ಟು? ನೀನೇ ಹೇಳು, ಕೌಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಓದು. ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. Close options ಕೊಟ್ಟನಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ. Yeah, starts with, ends with. Okay, look here now. We'll make cases here, different cases. Okay, we'll take a window 100 to 200 anta or else 199. Is it possible to start with 1, start with 2? No. Is it possible to end with 2? Yes. So case 1, if I take, 2 is not at all possible here. What is possible here? 1. Okay, only one choice here. For this position, only one choice. Come to this part. What has to come here? I'll assume that 2 is there here. Okay, let's say 2 can come here. How many choice? Only one choice. Isn't it or not? For this position, how many choices are there? 10 choices. 2 can repeat. Okay, how many choice? 10. So how many such numbers are there? 1 into 10 into 1, which is 10 such numbers. Okay, case number 2. Okay, what I'll assume is from 200 to 299. Okay, 300 no difference. I'll assume that there is a 2 at the starting. Okay, there is a 2 here. How many choice? Only one choice. 2 bandai. One choice. Okay, now for this position, how many choice? 10 choice. For this position, how many choice? 10 other choices. Understood? 10 other choices. Isn't it or not? 10 into 10 is 100. Okay, if I take case 3, what is the case 3 here? 2 has to come at the last. How many choice, sir? Only one choice. Yavdu? 2. Since I have taken the window from 200 to 299, here also how many choice? Only 2, isn't it? Only one choice. For this position, how many choice? isn't it? 10 choice barutta madam. Okay, but have we repeated the same anywhere here? Yes, there is one repetition. ಯಾವುದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತಪ್ಪ ಒಟ್ಟು ಈಗ 100 110 and 120 ಆಗೋಯ್ತಾ? So we have done some repetition cases. 202, then 222. Okay, then that's it. Keep the 2 and 2 here. What are these cases here? ಏನೇನು ಬಂದಿದೆ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ? 1 20 1 madam, 202 203 204, so many such cases, right? Okay, what are these cases here? What are these cases here? Give me these cases. 202 212 222 232, everything is been included here, no? Okay, so total number of cases are how many? 110. There is no third case. Everything is included. Okay. And be cautious, okay? Do not take risk in this case because option is too close. One possibility ಏನಾದ್ರು ಇಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Do not take chance. If you don't get a logic at that point of time, leave. Fluke ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡಿ. Okay. Whatever the cases we have taken here, all 100 cases is been repeated here. Okay, isn't it or not? 100 numbers between 200 to 299. Okay, whatever you take here, that has to be a repetition case. So either 100, that is 10. Okay, 110. That's appropriate. Okay, shall we move? Oh. ಇದು ಬ್ರೇಕಾ? ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಬೇಕೇನ್ರಪ್ಪ? ನೀವು ತಗೋಬೋದು ಹಂಗೇನೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಕಣೋ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೀವು ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಸಾರ. ಆಯ್ತು. What is the least 4-digit number which when divided by? Okay, we have done a very similar case today. 3, 4, 5, 6, leaves remainder 2 in each case. Okay, look here now. What is the smallest number which is divisible by 3, 4, 5 and 6 here? LCM 60. Okay, 60. But he says the remainder has to be 2, and also he says what? Least 4-digit number. Give me the least 4-digit number. 1000. Divide this 1000 by 60. If it is divisible, then itself is the number. Plus 2 ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ at the end. If not, go for it. Okay, now look here. 1020. If I take a multiple greater than this remainder here, ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ದೊಡ್ಡದು ತಗೋಬೇಕು. Okay, how much is more here? 20. If this was also 1020, this would be completely divisible, right? Okay, so what has to be that number? 1020. But there must be a remainder 2. So 1022. Understood? Divide the smallest, whatever the number, least 5-digit, 4-digit, greatest 5-digit, 4-digit, ಏನಾದರೂ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. Okay, start taking the LCM and try to divide that particular number. Okay, if it is not divisible, see how much has to be added or subtracted to the particular remainder there. Okay, so you have to take a, whenever you are adding something, you have to take a multiple greater than the remainder. ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. That will show you what has to be added. What has to be added? 20. If I add 20, what is that 4-digit number? Divisible? 1020. But he says remainder is 2. So add 2. Okay. Shall we move? Next case. Okay, do not worry about the length of the question. We have done these kind of questions surrounding bell odiodu, okay, and also running around a circle, the same kind of question. But comprehend, there are 3 traffic signals. Ilodi, there is one signal here, one signal here, one signal here. See, first thing we'll get to our mind is 3 traffic signals means ಏನಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ? Red, yellow, green. No, 3 different signals are there here. Each signal, see, if you miss this one, each signal changes color from green to red. Either you have green, red, light. Okay, there is no yellow here. Green, red, green, red. Okay, see, color changes from green to red and then from red to green. There are only two options. The first signal takes 25 seconds. How many seconds? 25 seconds. Okay, 25 seconds to green, amal red. Again 25 seconds, green, red. Green and red. This one, 39 seconds. This one, 60 seconds. Okay, to change from green to red. The duration for green and red are same. Okay. Illivargu data. Only this much lies the question. At 2 p.m. they turn green together. They're all green. At what time? 2 p.m. Time is 2 p.m. Okay. Now, illi ittidira ನೀವು ಕಾರಲ್ಲಿ Fast and Furious ತರ ಬಿಟ್ರೆ 3 ಸಿಗ್ನಲ್ ಹೊಡೆದ್ಬಿಡೋಣ ಅಂತ. Okay. So 2 p.m. time is, there is green, isn't it? Next red agake 25 seconds, 39 seconds, 60 seconds. Now if I take the LCM of 25, 39 and 60, come on. 25, 39 and 60. Hey madam, what do we have here? 13 into 3, right? 13 into 3. 3 is already there inside this one. 13 is not there. Take 13. 25, 5 into 5. 1 5 is already inside this one. Take another 5 and multiply. So 60 into 65. Mari ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? 3,900. Okay. Now look here. In this 3,900 seconds, what happens? A green becomes red, but he says it has to change to green. See, green becomes red, but again it has to change to green. Meaning, from green to red, it took how many seconds? 3,900. To red to green, again it takes how many seconds? 3,900. Okay, so into 2, okay, divide by 60. Why I'm dividing by 60? To convert it into minutes. Madboda? Heli madam. So 65. 65 into 2 is 130 minutes. It takes after 130 minutes. What is the time now? 2 p.m. plus 130 minutes. 2 hours, 10 minutes. Help answer. 410. Okay, there is a lot of keywords here. Signals. Each signal. Okay. So if you comprehend something, then try to solve. Or else read the question. If not, you have always a chance to skip. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ಏನೇನೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಅದು. Okay, you'll get that feeling in the first place. In that particular case, what to do? Go back to your question. Okay, if you comprehend the question, then continue. If not, skip. Do not take a chance. Fluke ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಡಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ಓದ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಹಂಗೆ ಅನ್ಸಿದ್ದು. 3 ಸಿಗ್ನಲ್ ಅಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ? ರೆಡ್ ಗ್ರೀನ್. ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ವ ನಾನು? ಈ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡೋ. ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಇಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರ ತಾನೆ, ಯಾರೆಲ್ಲೋ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ್ರಿ. ರೆಡ್ ಹೋಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಲೆಕ್ಕ. Okay. Okay, see, I have doubt in this one, because this is not a proper LCM question here. You have to place it. Okay. CFLR. Person X wants to distribute some pens among 6 children. Suppose A gets twice the number of pens received by B. Okay. See, look here now. If I take the ratio of A and B, give me the ratio of A and B. 2:1. A gets twice, madam. 2:1. Similarly, received by B, 3 times that of C. He is talking about again A compared with C. 3:1. Amale. A is to D. 4:1. A is to E. 5:1. And A is to F. 6:1. Hige ತಗೋಬೇಕು. Got it? This is the ratio. 6 times that of F. Till here, completed. What is the minimum number of pens X should buy so that the number of pens each one gets is an even number? Each one gets means even A, B, C, D, E and F also should be even number. Meaning, you have to assume A such a number which has to be the minimum also. If A gets minimum only, everybody gets minimum, right, with compared to him, isn't it? You have to assume that A has a minimum number so that everybody else also gets an even number. For example, if I take LCM of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, what is LCM? 60. You 60 enta tagonde. If 6 is 60, 1 has to be 10. Even number, F given number bantu. If I consider this 5 parts as 60, one part is 12. Even number? Yes. If I consider this as 60, 15 you will get, right? 15 is it an even number? Hence the next number tagondre into 2 into 2. 120 I am assuming. Into 2 into 2. Into 2 into 2. All becomes even number only, right? Yes. So 60 into 2. 40 na sir? 40 alla kano. 60. Okay. 20 into 2, right? Similarly here 60 into 2. 120. This is 60. Agree? Okay. So A gets how many? 120. B gets how many? 60. C get 40. D get 30. E get 24. F 20. Sum of this will be the minimum. In Bharat 4 ends with 4. Okay, 294. Got it? Again, it depends on the comprehension here. 60 ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, but somewhere you will miss because he says what? Last ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಬರೀ LCM ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದೇನಾದ್ರು ಹಾಕ್ರಿ ಅಂದಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವನು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಈವನ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಅನ್ನು ಸೇರಿಸ್ದ. So multiply 2 to anything, it becomes even. Okay? So LCM into 2. Any doubt, sir? Okay, assume LCM for A, which is 60. Since he has mentioned even, multiply it by 2. Because if you assume 60, D won't get even. Okay, shall we continue, sir? Shall I move? Okay, simple question. Joseph visits the club on every 5th day. Joseph 5th day. Harish 24th. Sumit every 9th day. Correct, 24th. I don't know. If all three of them met at the club on Sunday, then on what day they will 3. So again LCM. What is the LCM of 5, 24 and 9? See, into 5 into 3, isn't it? 5 I am taking from here, 3, one of the 3. Already 1 3 is inside this one. So 24 into 15 is what? 360. After how many days? 360 days. What day they visited altogether? Sunday. Sunday plus 360. Reminder theorem. Remember, calendar, divide by 7. 350, 357 divides. Reminder is what? 3. Okay, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay. LCM plus reminder theorem. Shall I move? Okay, next case. The least 4-digit number when divided by, come on, Madhivalva, very similar we have done earlier also. Okay, follow the same. 3, 4, 5, 6 leaves a reminder 2 in each case. Okay, least 4 digit. Other question irvek. Okay, same question repeated. If you have 2 straight sticks of length 7.5 feet and 3.2 feet, what is the minimum length can be measured? Which is nothing but what here? HCF. Okay, isn't it? Meaning If you measure it a minimum, then the count becomes highest common factor. Now, HCF of 7.5 and 3.25. Can I convert this one into fraction like this? 75 by 10, 325 by 100. If you remember, okay? If you remember something we have done regularly, what has to be same? Denominator has to be same if you are converting a fraction. See, decimal into fraction here. Or else you take a ratio. Okay, ratio means, ratio means the factor has to be, HCF has to be 1. Or else make the denominator same. If this is 100, this also should be 100. If I put a 0 here, this becomes, yeah. Now we can apply that LCM, HCF of fraction is equal to what? HCF of numerator by LCM of denominator. Okay, HCF of the numerator 750 and 325. What is the difference between these two? 425. 425. See, either 325 has to be the HCF, or else one of the largest factors of 325 has to be the HCF. Okay, what is the largest factor of 325 which can divide 325 as well as 750? I think it's 25 only. Yadu barala. Okay, 75 is not possible. 125 is also not possible. So it has to be what? 25. 25 is the HCF. So HCF of the numerator is 25 divided by LCM of the denominator. So what is the answer? LCM of the denominator 100, 100, 100. So 25 by 100. Okay, remember here, very important thing. When you are converting the decimal into fraction, denominators has to be same. Shall we move? Manjunatha? One and munduke. Very similar. In a school, every student is assigned a unique identification and number. A student is a football player if and only if football code is 4. Whereas a student is a cricketer if and only if the identification number is 6. 4 for football, cricketer 6. If every number from 1 to 100 is assigned to a student, then how many of them play cricket as well as football? Meaning common multiple of both? Yeah, 6 and 4 is how much? 12. Next up, 24. Amele, up to 100 count madi. 12. 12 into 8 is 96. So how many players? 8 players. Up to 96. Okay, LCM is 12 and up to 100. How many common multiples of 12 are there? Shall I move? Next case. Sita, Geeta go for a swim after a gap of 2 days and every 3 days. Okay, respectively. If on 1st January both of them went for a swim together, when will be the simple? 2 into 3, 6. Okay, 1st January plus 6 more days will be 7th January. Sita and Geeta go for a swim after a gap of 2 days. You'll know daily. 1st January ibru hodralvena. Okay, next matte yavag hogidappa Sita. 3rd ga Geeta. 4th. Okay. Next matte Sita hogod yavaga 5th. Next to 7th. Hauda? Geeta 4th ಹೋಗಾಯ್ತಾ ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿನ ಗ್ಯಾಪ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತೆ Gap is 2 days. Hang bartidira ನೀವು. Okay, in that particular case, what is the answer? 13th. Okay, after a gap of every 2 days. Okay, make me understand here. 1st January. Era raja? 4th matte. Okay. Sita will be attending 4th, then 7th, then again 11th, then hello, what I bolo ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಪ್ಪ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 ದಿನ ಗ್ಯಾಪ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಲ್ವೇನೋ, 2nd, 3rd, 4th ಹೋದ್ರು, 5th, 6th ಗ್ಯಾಪ್, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th ಬರ್ಬೇಕು ಅಲ್ಲಿ. So this has to be 13th. Okay, then Geeta, right? Geeta will be first ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ she will be attending on 3 days of gap, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, this seems more appropriate. 13 January. UPSC. Okay, no, this is more appropriate. That's right. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 7th ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ ನೋಡಿ ಅವನು, ಅದು ಈ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಏಲೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟು. Correct. It's a gap, underline gap. It's not after 2 days, it's a gap of 2 days. After every gap of 2 days. Okay, gap means those 2 days she hasn't gone to swim. Okay. Shall we move this? 5 hobby clubs in a college: photography, arch, chess, electronics, gardening. The gardening group meets every 2nd day. Note husharaage, every 2nd day. Every 2nd means after not 2 days, this is the 2nd day only. Okay, cardinals. The electronics group meet after every 3rd day, chess 4th, arch 5th. And the photography group meets after every, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. LCM will be 30, 60. 60. Okay. How many times do all the 5 groups meet on the same day within? Okay. So 80 by 60, 3 days. Shall we move? What? ಇದ್ದಿದ್ರು ಅವನಿಗೆ ಆಂಬಿಗ್ಯುಟಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತಿತ್ತು ಮೇಡಮ್, 2 ಇದ್ದಿದ್ರು ಆಗ್ತಿತ್ತು, 180 ಒಳಗಡೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾನೆ, ಸೇಮ್ ಡೇ ವಿತಿನ್ 180 days. ಓಕೆ, ಪಾಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ವುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬೀನ್ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ದೇರ್. ಯಾವ ದಿನ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾಗಿತ್ತು ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಓಕೆ, 4ಗಿಂತ ಅದೇ ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇ ಅಂಡ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇನಾ, ಹಿಂಗ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್. ಓಕೆ, ದಟ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಗಿವನ್ ದೇ. ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ವಲ್ಲ, ಹೋಗ್ಲಿ ಬಿಡಿ, ಆಂಬಿಗ್ಯುಟಿ ತೆಗೆದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಒಳ್ಳೇದೇ. ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ನೀನು ನೋಡಪ್ಪ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿದಾನೆ. ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಟ್ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಡೇ, ಹೌ ಮೆನಿ ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಡು ಆಲ್ ದ 5 ಮೀಟ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಡೇ ವಿತಿನ್ 180 days? This is within 180 days. If he has given mentioned that at a particular time, starting day will be the 1st of January, in the next 180 days, how many times? Then plus 1. ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಆ ದಿನನ್ನು ಸೇರಿಸಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದಿದ್ದು. Got it? Within. Yeah, we have to consider this also within 180 days. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 180 days ಮುಗಿಯೋದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ಆ ದಿನನ್ನು ಸೇರಿಸೆ ಮೇಡಮ್. Okay. See, you have to pay your debt within 10th. Means, should I have to pay, consider 10th also? Yes, that is also considered. ನೀನು ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿದೆ, ಅದು ಬೆಲ್ ರಿಂಗಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಗಳು. ಇನ್ನೇನು ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಅದು. ಓಕೆ, ಬರ್ಬೋದಪ್ಪ, ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ, ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಕಂಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಗಿವನ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ದೇ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ವಲ್ಲ, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅಪ್ರೋಪ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಒನ್ ವುಡ್ ಬಿ 3. ಓಕೆ, ನಡೀರಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್. ಬೆಲ್ ರಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ನೋಡ್ರಪ್ಪ ಹುಷಾರಾಗಿ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಬಂದೇ ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಬೆಲ್ ರಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಎವ್ರಿ 18 minutes, 24 minutes, 32 minutes, 18, 24, 32. Okay, if all 3 ring at the same time at 8 o'clock, Ask for it. In the morning at what other time will they all ring together? Okay, next time Kelidan. Only one time. Next time. Anyway, already mentioned that it has been rang at 8 am. Consider 8 am. 18, 24, 32 LCM please. Okay, into 3. Stella. Okay, into 3. One more. Okay, into 9, isn't it? Okay, 270, 290, 270, 288, 288 minutes. 288 minutes is 4 hours. 48 minutes. So this is 12:48. No ambiguity here. 4 hours, 48 minutes after 8 o'clock. Okay, a direct question. Okay, so all serious kind of 5-digit number when n is divided by. Okay, there is a smallest 5-digit number, or else there is a 5-digit number. Leaves the respective reminders what? Yeah, this is the negative remainder concept. Okay, look here now. We can go by deducting that. See, when I'm dividing by 15, if the remainder is 11, the unit digit has to be what here? Either 1 or else 6 irbeku. Isn't it? A number which is divided by 15 and leaves remainder 11 means this has to end with either 1 or else 6. What are the options we are having? 2 options we are having, 56 and 46. If we had only one option, okay, we would have gone for that option only. But we have 2 options, hence we have to go for a conventional technique. What is the greatest value of n? Okay, largest 5-digit number you have to take out. What is LCM? What is LCM? 6, 12, 15, 24? 120. Okay, take this 120 and try to divide the largest 5-digit. 999999. Okay, 120, 960 na? 39, 399, 360, 39. Okay, 9, 360. So you have to subtract 39 from the largest here. If you subtract 39 here, how much is the number? 60. But there must be a negative remainder of how much here? -4. Remember, negative remainder. See, okay, 12 in the divide ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 8 ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ it has to be 4 less. 4 less means how much here? -4, which is 56. If there was only one option, you can apply the unit digit when the divisor is, or else 9 rule apply madi. Okay, apply the unit digit theory. Understood? So 39 has to be subtracted from the largest 5-digit number. That gives you the largest 5-digit divisible number. But there must be a negative remainder of 4. Okay, negative remainder, -4. Okay, shall we move? So expected this kind of, okay, many times see we are seeing this kind of questions. Let n be the natural number. HCF of n plus 10 is 10 if the LCM is x. Okay, give me a number in the form of n plus 10. There are 2 numbers whose HCF is 10. 10 and 20. Can I take n and n plus 10? If I take n as 10, n plus 10 will be 20. The HCF of these 2 numbers is, yeah, HCF can't be greater than the difference between 2 closest numbers. So it has to be what? 10 only. N and n plus 10 is 10. Okay, 20 ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಇದು 30. Still 10, right? He hasn't given the LCM here. So there is no largest number. You can expand anyway. Okay, the gap between two numbers will be what? 10, 10, 10, 10. How many such numbers are there whose gap is 10? More than 3. Okay, LCM mention madilla. So largest common multiple can be anything. A 2-digit number illa. He has mentioned here. The LCM is x, a 2-digit number. More than 3 ne barutta? See, look here now. 20, 30, what is LCM? Let's check this one. Here it's 20. LCM is 60. Okay, 30, 40 ಹೇಳಿ. Oh. I thought that LCM is X, 120. Not possible. From here on, it's a 3-digit number. So how many possibilities? Only 2 cases. Question ಹೋದ್ರೆ full ಓದ್ಬೇಕಂಡ್ರು ಯಾಮರ್ಸ್ಬೇಡಿ. X is a 2-digit number. Okay, question patient bit treatment ಕೊಟ್ಟಂಗ ಆಯ್ತದೆ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಏನ್ರಿ? ಬರಿತೀರಾ ಸರಿ CDS ಬರೆಯಲ್ಲ ಹೀಗೆ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಿನ್ ಭಯನ. How many numbers of the form 2 power n minus 1 and less than 2000 are prime? Oh. Give me a number in the form of 2 power n. 2 power n ಹೇಳಿ. 2. No, 2 power 1, then 4, then 8, then 16, 32, right? Minus 1 means 1, minus 1, 3, minus 1, 7, minus 1, 15, minus 1, 31. So, less than 2000 means, what is next one? This is 32 Allah. 64 minus 1 is 63. Next is 128, minus 1 is 127. Next is 256, 255. Next is 512, 511. Next is 1024, 1024 minus 1, 1023. Next is greater than 2000 only. Meaning, he says, these are the numbers here, right? 1, 3, 7, 15, 31. How many are prime? Ant keltane. 1, is it a prime? No. 3? Yes. 7? Yes. 15? No. 31? Yes. 63? No. 127? Prime? It is a prime. 255? See, you know how to check whether it's a number is a prime or not. Take the closest one. Okay. 55? Never. 5 in the end agutte. 511? Closest perfect square number ಹೇಳಿ. ಹೇಳ್ರಪ್ಪ. 16. What? 525? 625 ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಯಾವ್ದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತೀರ ಹಂಗಾದ್ರೆ. 22 square. How much is 22 square, madam? ಆಯ್ತಾ? 23 ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ಲಾ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು? Okay, 23. Check whether this number can divisible by 23. Check ಮಾಡಿ. ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? See, 23, 46, 51 ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವೇನ್ರಿ? 23 ಇಂದ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Okay, 23. Okay, it's not divisible. Take all the numbers, prime numbers lesser than 23, which are 19, 17, 13, 11, 7, okay, 5, anyway 5 it's not dividing, 3, 2. Okay, 2 in divide agala, 3 no, 5 no, 7. 7 rule you can apply. Oscillator, minus 2 into 1, which is 49, right? Divisible by 7? Yes, not a prime. 1023, prime or ilva? 3 rule, 1 plus 2 plus 3. No, so how many are there? Prime. Take down. Okay, remember prime, important. How many prime numbers? Finished? Okay. Shall we move this? X and y be natural numbers, each less than 20, such that x, y, x plus y and x minus y are prime numbers. Okay, give me the prime numbers less than 20. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19. Okay, x and y are natural numbers, each less than 20, such that x, y are what? Prime numbers. Similarly, sum of them and difference of them are also prime numbers. Okay, how many odd prime numbers are there? Apart from 2, all the prime numbers are what? Odd only. Isn't it or not? Now, if I add 2 prime numbers, x and y are prime numbers, right? If I add 2 prime numbers, okay, whatever the number is obtained also prime means this also to be odd, right? Okay, sum of these 2 numbers to be odd means this has to be even, this has to be odd. This is the only possibility, right? Yeah, meaning by default we have to have 2 irrelevant. So how many such cases are there? 2 itgadi. Okay, 2 plus 3, 5 possible? Yes. 2 in the add madi. 2 plus 7 possible? No. 2 plus 11 possible? Yes. 2 and 11, 13. What else? 2 and 17, which is 19. How many cases? 2 and 5 aguta? Oh, 7. Anything else? X minus y prime agbeka? Okay. Prime apa? No. Prime? No. Prime? No. Prime? Yes. Only one case? Yes. Okay. X minus y also should be there. Difference is 1, 9, 15, not possible, 3, possible. Photos and beda kano. I'll share all these things in the group. Solution alla share ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಹಿಂಗೇನೆ. ಬರ್ಕೋ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ ಬರ್ಕೋ. Question will be very similar. Okay. ಇಷ್ಟು ಅರ್ಥ ಆದ್ರೆ till here if you understand everything, okay, there is nothing much to do here. Here show some presence of mind. Absent minded if you try to do, you might miss 1 or 2. Next case, let P and Q be 2 natural numbers. 2 natural numbers such that P plus Q, P to the power of power of P plus Q is divisible by what? 512. You know what is 512, right? 2 power 10 is how much? 1024. 2 power 9 is 512. See, a number to get divided by 512. Okay, is it greater or equal to 512? No. A number to get divided by 512, it has to be, yeah, greater than or equal to 512. Isn't it or not? Okay. So, anyway, he has given what is the least value of P plus Q. If I put 4 here, P plus Q is 4. Okay. Power of 4. Will I get greater than 512? 16 square aguttadu. Okay. What is 16 square? 2, ಆಮೇಲೆ 216. Okay, is it greater than 512? No. Next, if I put here, look here now, or else can I write this in the form of 2 square whole to the power of 2, which is nothing but what here? Sorry, 4. Okay, 4 into 2 is 8. 2 power 8, is it divisible by 2 power 9? No. Okay, 6 idre, 6 is 2 into 3. Okay, whole power 6, which is equal to 2 power 6 into 3 power 6. Can it be divisible by 2 power 9? No. There is 3 also, which is not in here inside. Okay, hence not divisible. Possible 8? Yes. 8 power 8 can also be written as what? 2 cube. 8 into 3? 24. Divisible by 9? Yes. Okay. If I take C, 2 into 2 into 2 into how many 2s? 24, 12, 9 2s hogutala. So what is the remainder? 0. Hence 8. Okay, sir. Okay, 24 2s divided by 9 2s. It's divided. Remainder is 0. Okay. Shall we move? A number n is such that when divided by 4, 6, 7 or 9, it leaves 3 remainder. What is the smallest 4 digit? Shall I move this? Okay, we already have done many such questions. Come on, data sufficiency now. The last digit in the expansion of the number 54d to the power of 100 is 1. What is the value of d? Unit digit rule, come on. D ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಬಂದ್ರೆ so that to the power of 100 is 1. Now if I put here 2, is it possible? No. It has to be what? The unit digit, last digit is nothing but what? Unit digit has to be 1, meaning this has to be odd only. What are the possible cases? 1, 3, 5, 7. But 5, is it possible? No. 7 possible? If I put 7 here, okay, 5, 4, 7 to the power of 100. How to find the unit digit? Divide by 4. Cycle, remember? Okay. So this is remainder. What is the remainder here? 0. 0 means I should take the cycle itself. So 7 power 4, unit digit is what? 1. Okay, yes, in this particular case. 3 togondre. Okay, similarly 3 also here. Divide by 4, remainder is 0. Okay, 5, 4, 3. When you divide by 5, 4, 3 to the power of 100, when you divide by 4, okay, remainder is 0, means should I have to take 4 only? What is 3 power 4? Unit digit is 1, in this particular case also, in this also. So totally, 3. Okay, now we found that 1, 3, 5 are the possible choices here. Okay, statement 1 says D is greater than 5, means 7. D is a multiple of 3. Idon bittidivalla. 9 also possible, right? Okay, because 9 to the power of even, what is the unit digit? 1. So what is your answer? 9. Understood? So at the place of D there should be 9. Then 9 to the power of even is 1 unit digit. Okay, is it a multiple of 3? Yes, greater than 5. Hence, statement 1 and 2 both required. Okay, you have the option no, both required. One of the statement alone but cannot be answered. See, now question can be answered by using both the statements together. Yes. Can we answer using only statement 2? There will be again 2 possible options. 3, 9, 2 barutte. Okay, you have to use both of this. Understood? Possible choices of D is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay, madam? But he says D has to be greater than 5 and also D is a multiple of 3. Okay, any doubt? Sum of the number and the not reversing, come on. A 2-digit number is such that sum of the numbers and the number obtained by reversing the order of the digits of this number is 55. What he says, sum has to be 55. 23 na? 23 and 32. Okay, what else? 22, 33 madboda? Idon kadame madi, idon jasti madadre? 33 possible, madam? 14 and 41. Possible case. Okay, these are the possible cases. Further, the difference of the given number and the number obtained by reversing the order of the digits has to be 45. None of these are 45. To get 45, this is 9 into 5, right? Difference has to be what? 5. None of these are difference is 5. Difference 5 barantad heli. 6116. Sum has to be how much? 55. Okay. 50 helboda. 05. Reversing the digits. What is the sum? Huh? A 2-digit number. One 2-digit number. Not necessarily the reversing also has to be a 2-digit number. There is a 2-digit number. On reversing the digits of the 2-digit number, sum is 55 and the difference is 40. So what are you asking? What is the product of the digits? Product of the digits, 5 into 0. Okay, take down. Okay, sum is 55, difference is 45. Only possibility. Okay, see 0, 5, 1, 6, 2, 7, 3, 8, 4, 5. 4, 9. But in all the other cases, you won't get the product. Oh, shall we move? So remember, 9, 99, 999 rules kodala, reversing of digits. Okay, try to work on those. What is the largest power of 10 that divides the product? Yeah, come on, maximum power of 10. Depends on the number of 2s and number of 5s. Whichever lesser, that many. So can I say this is a 29 factorial? Okay, 29 factorial, only 2 jasti irutta, 5. Which one will be greater? 2 will be greater. We don't require 2. We'll require only 5. Hence, divide this by 5. How many times? 5 times. This is 1 time. Totally, how many 5s are there? 6. That's it. Remember, factorial. Okay. Whenever there is a factorial, divide by the prime factors. 5 plus 1, 6. Okay. Ignore the remainder. Keep on dividing. Ignore the remainder here. 29. When you divide by 5, there will be a remainder, but ignore the remainder and keep on dividing. Okay, what is the largest number which divides both 2 power 35 minus 1 as well as 2 power 91 minus 1? Look here now. In these cases, we need to have a negative remainder or unitary remainder. 1 or minus 1 barbe. Isn't it or not? Okay. Now, 2 power anything. Is it plus or minus 1, 34? Is it possible to get? No. We'll get 31 or else 33. Isn't it or not? 2 power 5 is 32, madam. Minus 1 madam 31. Plus 1, 33. This is plus 2 you'll get. For any of these values, I'll get plus 3. Okay. So, in this 90 also we can't get because 2 power anything is not anywhere near to 90 there. Either you will get what? See, you will get 32, 64, 128. So either these has to be these two, right? 127 and 129. Isn't it, madam? Okay, let's check by taking 127. Two power, see how much is 128? 2 power 5 is 32, 6 is 7. So can I write this as 2 power 7 whole power 5 minus 1? Minus 1, when I divide by 127, this gets completely divided, right? 2 power 7 is how much? 128. 128 divided by 127 is 1. 1 to the power of 5 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. Okay, but he says one more here. Can I write this as 2 power 7 whole power 13 minus 1 divided by 127? Okay, this is 128. 128 divided by 127. 1. 1 power anything? 1. 1 minus 1? 0. So, in the case of 129, you might get negative remainder. Minus 2 barbo. Okay. Finish, sir. Shall we move? What is the remainder when 65 to the power of 99 is divided by 11? Can I consider this as 6? Tell me, madam. Come on, give me the closest multiple of 65 to 11. 66. Good. 66 minus 1 whole power 99. Divide by 11. Gets, what is the remainder? 0. Minus 1 to the power of odd, which has to be minus 1. Minus 1 of 11 is 10. Negative remainder. Okay. 11 ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಒಂದು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟಿರಬೇಕು 10 ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ ಇಸ್ 10. Okay. Next case. Which among the following are prime? Come on, check quick. Madtira idna later on. Okay, you know how to do this one. I'll skip this. The sum of the digits of two-digit number is 12. When the digits are again reversed, okay, 18. The number becomes greater by 18. Difference is 18. Difference is 18 means it has to be what? 9 into 2. So the difference between the digits has to be 2. Madidvo idagle. Same thing, right? What is the difference between the digits in the number, madam? Understood? Same thing, 2. When every even power of every odd integer, every even power of odd integer, power has to be even, base has to be odd. Okay, for example, 3 and square greater than 1 is divisible by, when e is divided by 8, what is the remainder? What is the remainder? 1. Okay, check some other cases. Okay, the base has to be odd and the power has to be even. Okay, those kind of numbers when you divide by 8, what is the remainder? One bರುತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲೂ. Check few cases, that's it. Shall we move? It's always one. You can check. What is the largest 5-digit number which leaves 7? Shall I skip this one? 7 when divided by 18 as well as, no trappa. What is the largest 5-digit number which leaves 7 remainder when divided by 18 as well as 11? Okay, LCM togoli. Afterwards, take the largest, divide. What? Remainder has to be 7. A number which is divided by 18 has to get divided by what? 9 also. But when I am dividing with this by 9, remainder has to be 7. Give me the number which leaves the 7 remainder. Ide alva? Isn't it? 9999 cancel ಆಗ್ತದೆ. 999, 8 plus 1, 7. ಇದು 7. ಇದು 7 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So you have to check. I guess this only. Okay, in this case also 9 dividing. This 2 ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ ನೋಡಿ. Both in the case is 7 remainder. Which when divided by 18. Oh, ಹೇಳಪ್ಪ, correct ಹೇಳ. This is not divisible by, yeah, it's an odd number, hence not divisible by 18. So, good. Since it has to get divided by 18 means 9 and 2 also. Right, madam? ಅದು 11 ರೂಲ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಕರೆಕ್ಟು 11 ರೂಲ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಸಿ ನ ಬಿ ನ ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ 7 ಬರ್ಬೇಕಾ ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಆನ್ ಆಡ್ ನಂಬರ್ Okay, or else 9 rule, 9 plus 7, 25. 25 plus 25 minus 18. 900 I should take, right? 0, 990, 999, 18, 999, 18, divisible by 11. Correct. This was your answer. That's right. Okay, remainder has to be 7. If you take out 7, it's divisible by 11 also, sir. Tired aitala, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹಂಗೆ efficiency ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಈಗ. Okay, next case. Consider the following statements in respect of all factors of 360. You know how to find the factors, right? 360. Can you find the sum of the factors? Quick, come on. See 360, factorize 360. 360, can I write this as 2 power 3 into 3 square into 5 power 1. Correct, Allah? Okay, see, look here now. The number of factors are what? 3 there, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2. 24 is it? Okay, how to find their sum? We have 2 power 3 means 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 square, 2 cube. Okay, similarly 3 square means 3 power 0, 3 power 1, 3 square. Everything is inside 3 square. Similarly 5 power 1 means 5 power 0 plus 5 power 1. Okay, is the product 1170? I guess so. Come on, do the product. Which is equal to 1170. So both 1 and 2 are correct. Okay, sir, sum of the factors, number of factors. Recollect, ಮಾಡಿದಿರ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ, okay? Chandrasekhar. Come on. Which is in the form of speed. Come on, it's divisible by what? 7, 11, 13 as well as 37. Okay, this is in the form of 10101 into xy. Okay, or else 10101 into 10x plus y. Okay, this is divisible by, is it divisible by 3? Yes. Is it divisible by 7? Yes. 13? Yes. 37? Yes. Remember this one. Okay, it can be divisible by 111, also 37 and 3. Okay, so xy can be written in the form of 10101 times of xy. Okay, if it is one more xy, then 10101 into xy and so on. Okay. M and n be natural numbers. What is the minimum value of m plus n? Last 10 minutes, come on. Yenu madibidi, nidana madi. What is it? Last 10 minutes and okay. Be cautious. M plus n such that 33m plus 22m is divisible by what? It has to get divided by what? 121. 121 is nothing but 11 square. 11 in the divide agಬೇಕು. That's it. Okay. Now, to get divided by 121, it has to be greater than 121, right? Now, if I put m and n value as 1 and 1, 1 and 1, it becomes 55. Not possible. If I put 2 and 2, 33 into 2, 22 into 2. 33 into 2 is how much? 66. Okay. Agutagala. or else 3 into 1 haki nodana. Possible? Yes. Isn't it? 33 into 3, 99. 99 plus 22, 121. 121 divided by 121. So minimum value is, yeah, m plus n value 3 plus 1, 4. It's not 2 plus 2, 3 plus 1. Where n is a natural number. Hence, can you put 0? No. 0 haku barbodu 4 plus 1, 0. No, 4 plus 0 barodu. Okay. Remove. See, look here now. Always, if I take two numbers, x and y, okay, the HCF of these two numbers, for example, 15 and 20, 5 into 3, 5 into 4, where HCF of these two numbers is equal to how much? 5, and their LCM is equal to 60. Okay, always the product of two numbers, x into y, if I consider this as x, this as y, is equal to LCM into their HCF. Okay, remember this. And also, this can be written in the form of HCF into A, HCF into B, where A and B are what? A and B are co-primes. In that case, LCM of these two numbers can be written in the form of LCM is equal to HCF into A into B. See, LCM is 60, HCF is 5. A value is 3, B value is 4. 5 into 3 into 4 is nothing but 60. Okay, you are familiar with this two relationship, right? Higu madabodu. We can apply this one, or else the product of two numbers is means x into y is equal to what? 2160. And their HCF is equal to 12. If the sum of the squares of the two numbers, sum of the squares, okay, square of the sum alla, sum of the squares, okay, is equal to what? 4896. Sum of the squares idu. Okay, x square plus y square, which is equal to, can I write this as, look here now, x plus y whole square hege bariboda, x square plus y square plus 2xy, or else x square plus y square can be written in the form of what? X plus y whole square minus 2xy, isn't it? I think sum of the squares of the two numbers is this x plus y whole square is equal to 4896. X square plus y square is 4896. Hangadre unknown bartadella. Okay, let's keep this one. Okay, sum of the squares of the two numbers. Sum of the squares of two numbers. Sum of the square of sum of the numbers ಆಗಿರಬೇಕಾಯ್ತು. Okay, there is ambiguity in this statement here itself. Okay, let it be there. Aita? One question doesn't make any difference. Know this one. We collected. Okay, refresh your memory, this part. Okay, go home and revise this one. ಏನಪ್ಪ? ಇಲ್ಲ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ? How much you got? 9 to x plus root of 9 to 16 is how much? 96 maybe. 96. What is the mean of two numbers? 96 ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ 48. ಮೀನ್ ಕೇಳಿರುತ್ತಾನೆ ಅವನು. ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ? Where did you substitute it? x plus what? X square plus y square is 4896. Okay. Okay, the product of two numbers is what? 2160. Then? Okay. Everything is given, right? Yeah. Okay, look here. We don't read this relationship only. X square plus y square value. How much given? 4896. That's right. Plus 2 into the product of these two numbers, 2160. ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ madam? It's a pretty direct question. 9216. Okay. X plus y whole square is 9216 means root of 9216. Okay. Yes, 96. That's right. Okay, mean of it. I thought of this one as supposed to be. Okay, pretty simple. Okay, see, remember both the approaches here. Okay, go home and revise this also, the examples. That's right. $94 or $96? $96 ಬರ್ತದಲ್ವಾ? 48 ಇದೆ ಬಿಡಿ. 96 48 ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನಲ್ಲ. Okay? Yeah. Last few questions will be very typical questions. Look here now. See. Can be written in the form of, see, look here now. 4 power 1 into 4 power 1 by 2. Okay, square root of 4, okay, under the root of 4 can be written as 4 power 1 into 4 power 1 by 2, which is equal to, the base is common here, right? 4 to the power of 1 plus 1 by 2 can I take? Isn't it? So this is square root of 4 to the power of 3 by 2, okay, which can also be written as 4 to the power of 3 by 2 whole power. This square root again becomes what? 1 by 2. So 4 power 3 by 4. 4 power 3 by 4. Okay, remember this. If 2 times, if it is given 3 times like this, okay, this is 3 times square 2 cube. Okay, similarly this is 2 cube minus 1 divided by 1. Good. This is 4 power. What is 2 cube? 8. 8 minus 1? 7. This is 1 because of this is square root. Square minus 1 ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Similarly, okay, 7 by 8 this one would be. Got it? 7 by 8. Similarly, if it is a cube root like this, 4. Okay, 4 cube. How many times cubes? Twice. Remember this, twice. Similarly here, 3 square minus 1, but divided by 2. Okay, this is square root minus 1, this is cube root minus 1. Understood? ಎರಡು ಸರಿ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಮೇಡಮ್? ಕ್ಯೂಬ್, ಹಂಗಾಗಿ ಎರಡು ಸರಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್. Similarly, 3 square, ಒಂದು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Okay, divide by 2. Why divide by 2? Because 3 minus 1. Understood? Okay, so if it is cube root of 4, cube root of 4, cube root of 4, unlimited number of times, infinite number of times. Okay, ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? It's nothing but square root of 4. Okay, it is nothing but square root of 4. If it is already a square root, unlimited number of times, so what is the answer? 4. Take out the root. Okay, 1 root less. Understood? Okay, I'm not expecting these kind of questions in CSAT. Well, a typical SSC kind of questions. Okay, unlimited number of times. If it is a square root, unlimited number of times like this will be equal to 4. That's it. Okay. ನೋಡಿ 3/4, 7/8 ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, unlimited number of times when you are taking, the numerator and denominator will be equal, isn't it? Okay, -1 ಬರ್ತದೆ, but we cannot say that's a -1, cancels and it becomes what? 4. Okay, if you take this unlimited number of times, numerator and denominator will be x by x. Okay, copied? Okay, don't worry about this kind of questions. Nana keda chance bala kadam. 4 bells. Anyway, we have done this one, right? Okay. Example sumne ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ ಮುಂದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಏನೋ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ರು, ಹುಷಾರಾಗಿರಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಕಿಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. 97 to the power of 30 minus 14 power 30 is divisible by, see, a power n minus b power n is divisible by a minus b always. A always. A power n minus b power n is divisible by a plus b when n is, hey, even kano. Nodappa, applying this, yeah, both is given. This is in this form, right? It has to be divisible by a minus b. What is a minus b? 97 minus 14, 83, 83, 83, 83 everywhere. Neither is. Okay, let's see. Then it has to get divided by a plus b because n is even. A plus b, 97 plus 14, sorry. Yeah, this is 111, right? 111. A plus b is equal to 111 is divisible by 37. Both 37 and 83. See, many times 37, 111, 1001s. Okay, factorization, common factor rule, negative remainder, modularity. Okay, 9, so reversing digits. The previous class we added many. Okay, addition of the digits, possibilities. Okay, finished. Next case. Yeah, what is the last digit of the sum? Unit digit keltidane. Come on. 9 power odd. Unit digit. 9 power odd. Odd means keep 1. 1 in mind. 9 power 1. 1 no? 9. 7 divided by 4. Remainder is what? 1. Okay. 7 power 1. 7. Which is 6. Unit digit. Okay, these are the possible cases. Okay, I'll leave for you. You can check these things. A number 2277xy is divisible by 25. This also doable. Check my name. Okay, odd even rule. Okay, odd even. In some code PQRS responds to 5, 4, 5, 10, 12, 15. It is known the. What is it? Wanted to do this one. See, PQRST, there are 5 letters, they are represented by 5 numbers, 4, 5, 10, 12, 15, not necessarily in the same order. Okay, this has to satisfy. Q minus S is equal to 2S. Really, madam, these numbers 4, 5, 10, 12, 15. If you do Q and S difference, it has to be twice of S. Illi twice of S, yaudide nodi modu. Twice of any number, 5 and 10. That's a possibility, right? Isn't it? So you have to get 10 here. Here it has to be 5. Okay. To get 10 here, it has to be subtracted by 15. One possibility. Next, T is equal to R plus S plus 3. T is equal to R plus S plus 3. Anyway, we know the S value is here. They are distinct digits. Okay. Already ನಮಗೆ S ಬಂದಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. Q and S. Q. ಹೇಳಿ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಹೇಳಿ. 4 R is 4. So T has to be R. This is T ಅಲ್ಲ? Okay. 10 ಏನು? Yes. ಅಲ್ಲ. Remaining is P. What has been asked? What is the value of P plus R minus T? P plus r minus t. Okay. So in the last session, we have done many such questions, you remember, okay? 1 or 2 questions, definitely we can expect. Shall I move this? I will board also keltane. Okay, remember, what has to be substituted at the blank spaces, signs. Okay, be very, very cautious. He might ask you what is the minimum, what is the maximum, very time consuming technique, because we have to do multiple things there. If he has given already options, we can substitute. If he has given for a possibility of minimum and maximum, what is the minimum value? 0, 1, 2, 3 okay, to get that minimum value, it takes a lot of time. Oh, let's see. Oh, not a must bantu. If a plus b means a minus b means a into b means a by b means a plus b, then what is the value of 10 plus 30 minus 100? Okay, 10, 30, 100, t divided by 2, 25. Give me the sign. What do you mean by plus? Minus. What do you mean by minus? Into. What do you mean by into? Divide by. What do you mean by divide by? Plus. Plus ala? Division. A by b means a plus b. ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ರಾಜಾ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿವಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ ಓಕೆ ಯು ನೋ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ರೈಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಮೀನ್ ಬೈ ಬಿ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಓ ಡಬಲ್ ಎಫ್ ಓಕೆ ಡಿ ಫಾರ್ ಡಿವಿಷನ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಎ ಬರೀಬೇಕು addition and subtraction. So this has to be done from left to right in this given sequence. Do the division first. This will be 2. Okay, 100 divided by 50 is 2. To 30 minus 10, okay, plus 25. Then what has to be done? Multiplication. 30 into 2 is 60 minus 10 plus 25. How much? Yeah, 35 minus 60. 25 minus. That's right. Okay, madam, shall we move? How to find the average? Sum of the marks, right? Divided by number of students. Without finding the number of students, can you find the answer? No. At least we need the ratio at least. Okay. Now, the average marks in a class is 60. Then what is the number of students in the class, he says. Okay. Average we have 60. To get the sum or else to know the number here. Okay. Both unknown can't be accepted here. The highest marks in the class are 70 and the lowest marks are 50. Okay. We have a data of only 2 students. We don't know how many students are there. Exclusion of highest and lowest marks from the class doesn't change the average. Statement kodutidane madam. Okay, you have to consider these two as true. Okay, this is the statement. Understood? This is a statement. This is also a statement here. Okay, you have to add these statements to the given above passage here, instruction. Okay, or else the question here, how many students are there in the class? If I increase, see, if I add a number, okay, remove a number, can I find out how many students are there? No. Okay, how many students are there is data insufficient. Hence, question can be answered, question cannot be answered even by using both the statements. Okay, you have to understand that's it. Can't answer. Come on. So you'll get last 5 to 6 questions or sometimes 8 questions like this only. Data sufficiency. Okay, go through the statement. Now, question is what? There is a question, x plus y, an integer. You have to make use of this one. To answer this, I am using these two. X plus y, an integer. Give me a decimal. Look here now. I will consider x value as 1.5. Y value as 0.5. Okay. Now, if I add these two, will I get integer? Yes. I'm getting integer, right? If I take this 2x plus y, 2x is what? Yeah, this is an integer, but integer plus decimal becomes what? Decimal here. Not possible here, right? Now if I take x plus 2y, in this case also what happens? Decimal. Isn't it? If one is a decimal, another one is an integer, the sum of these two has to be in what? Decimal only. Isn't it or not? So, if I take both of these as decimal, the sum of these two can be an integer. But in these two statements, it is not. Hence, using both of these statements, we can say that both are integers. Hence, the sum is also integer. He says 2x plus y is an integer, means it can't be 1.5. It has to be what? 1 irbeku, 2 irbeku. Okay, in this case also it has to be 1. So, we have to make use of what? Both the statements. Okay, x as well as y are integers. Sum of those two integers has to be integer. So, how many statements used? The question can be answered by using one of the statement. No, question can be answered by using either both the statements together, but cannot be answered using either statements. Okay, got it? See, comprehend these things. And also sometimes they will be tricky. In that cases, what to do? Skip. With reasoning has to be answered. Come on. There are three distinct prime numbers. How many? Three. They are distinct prime numbers whose sum is a prime number. Okay. Prime plus prime is also what? A prime here. What are those three numbers? Now, the statement says their sum is less than 23. Can you frame the sum of three prime numbers? We have done this one in the class also. Okay, sum of three prime numbers. Can it be less than 23? More prime number? Yeah, no. What is it? 2, 5? 2, 5, 11? 2, 5, 11 extra? Prime bata dena? 3, 5, 11 is what? 19. Can it be a prime? Yes. Okay, statement 1 is required here. Next to statement 2, one of the number is 5. Is it 5? Yes. So, we need both the statements here. Or else there is one more possibility. First statement, their sum is less than 23. Okay, statement 1 is necessary, but statement 2 is not necessary. Because see, okay, look here now. How much is the sum? What is it? 23. Now, forget about the statement 1. Consider only the statement. One of the number is 5. This statement also gives you the same condition. Some of them is, isn't it or not? So, we have to make use of what? Either 1 or 2. Isn't it or not? Okay. Then only we can get this one. So, what is the appropriate one here? The statement. Question can be answered by using one of the statement alone. No. Question can be answered by using either statement alone also. Understood? Using this also we can get this condition. Using this we can get this condition. If you don't have this also, I can answer this. What about the answer? You don't have this also, I can answer this one. So either one of the statement has to be used. Okay, sir? Okay. Okay. So you have some more questions, I guess. Stay there. 77 to. Okay, you have some more. Some 30 questions are left out. I'll leave it to you only. Okay, practice. Okay. So we have done almost last class also. We have done some up to 60 questions now, up to 80, 70. So closely 140, 150 questions agide. So till now, whatever the arithmetic part we have covered, okay, definitely more than 35 questions has to come. Okay, if you revise carefully and if you have watched thoroughly, If you are not facing any difficulty, then definitely you have to score at least that much, 35 to 40 questions. Okay. So in the next classes that I'll be taking in this week only, okay, 2 to 3 classes, I'll be taking RC, reading comprehension, assumption, inference, okay, no. Got it? You'll get to know the date and time, we knew everything. So before a day or two, we'll meet once again with RC, okay. So before coming again, I insist you to revise and come, okay, so that we'll have a fast track class. Okay guys, thank you. Okay, see you in the next class. Thank you.